Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Real Talk video. May the Most High bless you. I pray all is well with everybody as we give our Heavenly Father all the honor, the glory, and all the praise and worship. My title now just simply says mind control, and I'm not going to make this video too long, but I want to say this before I get back out of here and go back to work. When you look at this new world order, and you take a great look at what's going on in this world, you see how worse it's getting. But you see how everything is coming down to messing with your mind. And like I always say, promoting fear. I might come back and do a part 2 later on, but this is very heavy in my spirit. And when you think about it, the best way to really take over this world is to take over your mind. Y'all oftentimes hear me say this in several videos. When you can mess with a person's mind, if you can get them up here, you already got their actions. I always like to tell women that, especially when a man play with your mind and you trying to figure out why you acting like this. I wasn't acting like this at first. When a person can get in your mind, your actions is already following with it. And Satan loves to mess with the mind. You know, and then you see how every time you look around, they promoting fear about something, whether it's the next new disease. But when you look at messing with your mind through the music, through these movies, through the books, and most of all, these cell phones, even on the cartoons. Now these cartoons are so sexual. I mean, you name it, all forms of communication, Satan uses that. When you are already brainwashed, you are pretty much messed up. All of this stuff can become a distraction, and here's a distraction. Well, what do you mean, JT? Well, look at how many people can't go a day without this, can't go a day without being on Facebook, can't go a day without tweeting, can't go a day without Instagram. I mean, the mind, all of this. To get to your mind and to get more and more information out of you. When you renew your mind, you cannot renew your mind being on Twitter or Facebook all the time. But I'm just saying this to throw this out there. How many people mind is pretty much just people period distracted by their cell phone alone. When I'm over there doing crossing guard with the kids, most people can't even cross the street without being on their phone. I mean, every day somebody about to get hit because they're not even paying attention crossing the street. Think about telecommunication. The prince of the power of the air, which is the devil, is look like working harder now than ever before. Think about telecommunication, then think about the brain. The devil is pretty much altering the brain's natural frequency. So all of this stuff that you see people doing now and going crazy behind because they can't think for themselves. Most of them are already blinded because Satan has already blinded the minds of the unbelievers anyway. But you got to be careful what you listening to, where you going, what your kids is doing, what they listening to, who they watching. I mean, even in the video games. This is just a small wake-up call video here, my brothers and sisters. And check out the video I did a while back about HAARP. And if you caught the video I was talking about HAARP, H-A-A-R-P, about mind control with that, then you're going to really understand why I'm saying this in this video. And every time you look around, they shooting up something in the atmosphere, messing with the weather. Then think about population control. Let me tell you something. As y'all know, we all, just like we've been getting hit with these storms, and y'all know how we get hit down here, and we just got through getting flooded again in so many ways. I've seen some weird stuff going on in the sky. Some of y'all may call me crazy for saying this, but some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But I've been seeing some crazy things going on in the sky, and it's not lightning. This big old green looking flash, almost turquoise looking, that's hitting so hard and it hits so fast, and then you don't see it no more for a while. That's not lightning. So I'm throwing it out there because to the ones that truly study, y'all know what I'm talking about. Almost like something that crashed in the atmosphere. But this is not no movie. But I know what time it is, and the ones that's on guard, y'all know what time it is. We know how the watchers. See, now when I say watchers, I'm talking about those fallen angels and demons. We talking about how they work together. Satan's kingdom is in order, y'all. They working harder than ever before, my brothers and sisters. Because Satan is the god of this world, this mess. But the Bible shows us the true believers are on guard. We watching. But the Bible shows you once again, all of this was coming. When you look at the weather alone, I mean, watch it very closely. And to those that study on them chemtrails, or chemtrails you might want to call it, y'all know what I'm talking about. All this poison that they throwing up in the sky. And how they using mind control helicopter now. I mean, think about the mind. And think about struggling and suffering. Most of the suffering that going on in your life is created by your mind. Well, my mind messed up. When your mind is messed up, you messed up. We can see how Hollywood and a lot of the celebrities and rappers and entertainers and all the people that's, the stars, we see how many of those people, are serving Satan. But there is also mind control in the church. The churches with these false, jacked up, pimp, bootlegging preachers who use the Bible. They using mind control also to brainwash their congregation with false teaching. Because they want more money, they want more power, they want more control. So it's not just the world. You better look at what's going on in these churches. But these churches like this are churches that operate by Satan. So I want to throw this little wake up call at you before I leave to go back over, y'all. Let's continue to pray for one another, stay on guard, and just be careful out here and keep serving the Most High and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day.